Aries. What up, though? I am Tarot King, the Prophet, back with another Crown King Tarot presentation. Been a minute since I did you guys, a few months. I got about 8 more times to say that because I did Virgo, Capricorn, and Cancer. So I got 8 more times to say that. If you are a cross watcher, make sure you get on that page and check out those videos that I just put up for those other 3 signs. I had to do 2 for Cancer because my video I split up and broke up. But anyway, about to do this forecast for Aries. This is July, but it's not necessarily for the month of July. You know, whenever you come across this video, it belongs to you. All right. Usually I start my fortune cookie out with a card from the day material deck, but I don't have my book with me, so I'm gonna use the Moonology Oracle deck. I'm doing actually pretty good with that deck. Like that deck, man, when I tell you them other 3 readings went right with the fortune cookie, yeah, I swear. Down here in the Show Me State, Missouri. So, without further ado, let's see what we got today for Aries. Void of course, Moon. Aries, nothing will come of this situation. Nothing will come of this situation, Aries. What are they talking about? Void of course, Moon. 3. 3 is your number, Aries. 1, 2, 3. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course, Moon. In a form of astrology known as Hori. Where an astrological chart is cast according to when the question is asked and decoded. A void of course moon means nothing will come of this matter, or this situation will bear no fruit. This may or may not be good news, depending on what you are asking. For example, if you were worried about something, whatever it was, this card can be taken as a sign that there is nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change things so you get a different outcome. Remember, the cards can only predict what you are currently creating, and you can change that with your both behavior and beliefs. The attuned to the moon, Aries, is I trust in my highest good. The attuned to the moon is I trust in my highest good. Nothing will come of this situation, Aries. That could be a positive or it could be a negative. Anyway, if you know that I use the Wildwood Tarot deck. I have a little deck and a big deck, DECK. I'm not responsible for what your closed captions say. DECK is what I'm saying, a little deck and a big deck. I use the big deck to lay out the main general energy and also the main energy for the past, present, and the future. Then I use the little deck to do clarifications, and then I come back with the big deck and get a final message from the universe, all right? Without further ado, let's get this party started. See what's going on. Aries. I keep seeing that bottom card. I don't like seeing the bottom card. Oh, one flipped out for you guys. It fell upside down, so we ain't even gonna worry about it. All right. Fell face down. I don't know, it ain't me upside down, it fell face down. All right. So what we end up with for Aries is the King of Stones in reverse. This is about not taking the lead on something, Aries, which is, I know that sounds crazy for Aries. Like, what? Don't be the alpha wolf. Don't be the leader. Yeah, it's about not taking the lead on something. It's about falling back, you know what I mean? Or maybe even allowing somebody else to take the lead, or maybe even taking on some sort of partnership or something to that extent, all right? King of Stones, and that is in the earth energy. You know, so if you are taking on a partner or something like that, could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, you know, with that being the earth energy. Oh, this fell out. So I guess this is gonna be your first card for the past. That's 17, yep, the 17 pole star in reverse, present, and future. All of these cards are in reverse, Aries, which means to me automatically that this whole situation in general, my cards are so bent. Why are they so bent today? This whole situation in general can be reversed. It can be reversed, turned around, or it's all based on perception. It's all based on how you look at it. Like the whole, everything is in reverse. All right. So we got going into the past, we had the 17 card, the pole star. So this is facing a reality, you know, coming back from a journey, coming back from a fantasy, looking at things like just from a discipline point of view, from a discipline value, you know, like just there's no wonderland about this. There's no wonderland, there's no wondering there, and you are coming back. You know what I mean? Like you back to life, back to reality. You know, that's what's kind of going on in my head. You know, it's just, like I said, it's just like it has, to me, it has like, I know even though I was just playing, it still has like this serious tone to it. All right, coming to the present, we got the 10 of bows in reverse. That's, once again, not carrying the load on your own, which leads me to believe that this right here does have to be, is saying, has something to do with a partner, bringing on a partner, okay? The 10 of bows, 10 in reverse, that's something incomplete, not carrying a load on your own, you know, having somebody there to hang on to, having someone to help you right now in the present, to help you carry that load. Going into the future, we got this King of Arrows, the Kingfisher, okay? In reverse, once again, like I said, and that would be like no longer look like the Kingfisher is exactly that. The Kingfisher, he floats over this water, you know, he sees the fish that he wants and he goes down there and get it. You know, maybe this is signifying you having someone in your life. Maybe it's signifying you bringing on some kind of partnership, you know, some kind of partnership, or pairing one ideal with another ideal or something like that. You know what I mean? Something to that extent. Whatever this is definitely has something to do with bringing someone or something on, or including someone or something, okay? Let's get some clarification. Let's see how that's looking. If I even really shuffle. Wow, my shuffling skills is whack today. Let's see. Oh, got it good on that one. And one more. All right, going to the past. Uno, dos, tres. So once again, like I said, this is facing a reality, okay? The cards that we got to clarify it. There's the 21 in reverse, the World Tree in reverse, the 2 of Arrows, and the 6 of Bows, okay? The 6 of Bows is also in reverse. All right, so this to me is like being stuck in some sort of karmic cycle, you know, and it's just like a never-ending journey, like you're not coming off this cycle, like it's just repeat. There's 2 of 1 in reverse. This 1 is always a 1. It's always the beginning of something beginning, and the 2 in reverse is like not having a choice in the matter, okay? Usually like the 2 the other way around is like a choice, a decision, or something like that. But it being in reverse is like saying you don't have a choice in the matter. It's just something that you're going through, you know, maybe it's meant. Usually I feel like a karma cycle is something that you kind of bring on yourself, or something that you're paying for from another time, from another moment in life, you know. But this right here, like I said, this is, you're just like stuck in this maze, you know what I mean? It's like you can't find an escape, you know. Once again, facing that reality makes sense. And then we got this 2 of Arrows right here, and once again that goes back to having a choice. But this is like not being able to see, not looking for the value in like not noticing the difference between what's real and what's not. You know what I mean? Like you're not. This is the card of injustice. You know what I mean? This is saying to me that you're going through this karmic cycle because you're not weighing up your options correctly the way you should be. You know what I mean? It's just like putting your hand on the hot stove knowing it's hot. You know, you're just like, I don't care. I just want to burn my hand. You know, and this is about something good going out or nothing good coming in. You know, this is the Six of Bows in reverse. Okay, with that letter 6, the word 6. You know, with it being in reverse, that's like seeing things one-sided. You know, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that you're not fantasizing about something because, I mean, it's not that you're not fantasizing about something because it's more like, man, how do I explain this? You know, it's like you're being stubborn right now. You know, it's like you know what's good for you or that you know something is not good for you, but you're still going forward or you're not caving in, you're not giving in, all right? It kind of makes me feel like, especially with you being Aries, it kind of makes me feel like even though you need to let somebody else take the lead, you're not doing it. Like you don't want to allow somebody else to take the lead. Coming into the present and saying, hey, you got something here. You don't have to carry this load on your own. But you being Aries, you know, you might want to carry the load on your own anyway. You know what I mean? But this past is definitely about you going through a karmic cycle to me because you won't let anybody in. You know what I mean? Because you wouldn't let somebody come in and take the way for you. You know, once again, all these main energies are in reverse. You know, so if you reverse this pole star and look at it, you know, this is about you like taking that journey. You know what I mean? It would be about you taking that journey and proceeding forward with what it is that you need. You'll be coming to the end of a cycle and beginning a new one. You will notice the things that are good for you and the things that are bad for you. You won't be turning a blind eye to it, like having somebody come on to help you, you know, with whatever situation this is, and then good things will come in. But this is, you know, this will be the past though anyway. So, you know, with it being in the past, you know, of course you can't change the past, but you can change the way you perceive it. You can change the way you look at it. Coming to the present, once again, this is about you not having to carry the load on your own and something being incomplete, okay? Right here we have the Wheel in reverse, the Queen of Bows, and the Ace of Vessels in reverse, all right? So, once again, the Wheel in reverse, this is definitely about something not being complete, you know what I mean? Something that, like being at the beginning of a project or a project not even necessarily being at the beginning. This is about like a project going in reverse. You know what I mean? It's just like you take 2 steps forward and take 3 steps back. You know, like no matter what you do, you're not able to get ahead in whatever situation this is. It's like you keep falling further and further back. But this, to me, is because you are being yourself. You know, you are just like timid, you know, about letting somebody come in and letting somebody help. You know, or letting this idea combine with another idea, you know, to make things better. You know, you're just like closed off to it. You just like really closed-minded to it. But in this situation, the ball is not in your court, Aries, okay? The ball is not in your court, you know, which is weird to me because if you reverse this situation and make this right side up, there's completion, but there's also about you carrying the load on your own. You know what I mean? But so that's kind of weird the way that turns out, especially seeming, it almost makes me feel like you are letting somebody else take the load. You're not being very Aries, like, yeah, let's say that you are letting somebody take the lead, you know, and instead of, yes, that's exactly what it is. You are letting somebody else take control, and that's not working out for you, you know. Wow. So I was like, I wasn't completely off in the beginning, but, you know, that's exactly what it's saying, though. You know, you are letting somebody else take the lead. You are letting somebody else make decisions. You are being naive. You know what I mean? But the whole thing about it is, I don't think you're really being naive. I think you're just following up behind somebody, maybe. You know what I mean? Not making the right choices, and probably not even making any choices at all. Letting somebody else make the choice for you. Once again, if we go back to this Moonology Oracle deck, nothing is going to come of the situation, Aries. Okay? Like I said, this Ace of Vessels in reverse, that's like the ending of something, okay? The ball is not in your court. You're not allowing the ball to be in your court, okay? Like you don't have any choice in the matter, but you're just trying to, like I said, you're being yourself to an extent. You're protecting your pack. At least that's what you think that you're doing, okay? It's like you're exposing your poker face, okay? I hope any of this is making sense to you, Aries. I think you're seeing too much seriousness in a situation where it's not that serious, you know what I mean? And for some reason, it's kind of holding you up. It's holding you back, you know what I mean? Like, you're allowing somebody else to take the reins, you know, and that's not really Aries energy, you know. It's not anything that Aries really does. Aries is the take charge type. Aries is full speed ahead and, hey, I got this, you know what I mean? But that's not what you want right now. Past, I mean, it's the future. And once again, you get this King of Arrows in reverse, you know what I mean? That's like not being the Kingfisher. That's like the opposite, you know what I mean? That's like, you know, going out there fishing and not catching anything or not getting what it is that you want. So with that being said, we have this Ace of Bows in reverse. That's the Spark of Life. We have this Three of Vessels. That's it's supposed to be the card of joy, but we're going to examine that in a different way. And we got this Nine of Vessels, the card of generosity. Okay, so coming off this energy with this King of Arrows in reverse, with it being in reverse, Ace of Bows right here is the Spark of Life. That's like not transitioning to this new beginning. Once again, it's the ace word. It's not the one. So it's not the beginning, it's the ending of something. You know, this is you not finding what it is that you want. This is in your energy, okay? The fire energy. This is you not finding what it is that you want, not having what it is that you want. You know what I mean? Feeling kind of dull, you know, and just out of it in this future. You know, it may be because of a third party situation, or you could be like chasing your own tail, you know. So it's three glasses right here. It's a clear glass, it's a gold glass, and it's a emerald chalice. Let's call them chalice. It's a clear chalice, gold one, and an emerald one. You know, and it's almost like of this, all three of these birds right here were you. It's like you're going in this cycle. Once again, coming back to the beginning. It's like things are up, better, bad, up, better, bad, up, better, bad, up, better, bad. And that's the cycle that you're in, and you're giving all your energy to it, okay? And this is the universe like being on your head about it. And this is also divine too, with this Three of Vessels. That's like the like your ancestors and things like that being involved. Something more divine, a greater power. Okay, not necessarily the universe, not necessarily the all, but a greater power. You know, like I said, ancestral or something like that. The 9 is definitely the number of the universe for me. Okay, these numbers are for me. I think you need to regain traction on this path that you're on, Aries, and you need to be more Aries-like and take that lead. You know, fight for what it is that you know that's right, and quit playing blind to what you know is not right for you. You know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy because this is the card of reality. You know what I mean? This pole star in reverse, this is like just facing a reality, you know, but I don't think I think it's just your reality. I don't think it really has to be that way. It's like being in a relationship that's no good for you. You know, that's kind of what all of this is reminding me of, you know, being in a relationship that's no good for you and allowing them to take your power. You know, quit letting these entities take your power, because it just has you on this never-ending cycle. You know what I mean? It's never ending. And just like the Moonology Oracle card said, nothing's going to come of this for you, Aries. Let's get a summary of all 3 of these sections real quick and see what we get out of this. Oh, that's a lot of shuffling, huh? Let's see though. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. So this is about something moving away from you, okay? Things going away, something bad possibly coming in, moving away from the things that are fulfilling to you. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what happens when you let somebody else decide, when you let somebody else take the reign. And this is your past. Once again, remember that. And the past is always going to be based on perception. All right? You can't change the past. You can just change the way you look at it. And the way you look at it, your reality was like you quit thinking for yourself. You quit doing things for yourself, and you allow somebody else to take the reins. You know what I mean? And your reality was saying that anything that's in your mind wasn't going to work for you, and you allowed this person, or you allowed this situation, this reason or whatever to come in excuse me, to come in and tell you, hey, this is what's better for you. You know what I'm saying? And so all that good was coming out. It's just constantly got you moving away from all the things that fulfill you. Coming to the present, we got this 5 of Stones, this endurance card. This is you starting a very small fire. You know what I mean? That fire, you know, in this situation, it's not even enough for you to be warm. So you coming out your cave, coming out your comfort zone, you know. You coming out your comfort zone. And it's crazy because it's like this person, it's almost like this person makes you feel like that, makes you feel like you're coming out your comfort zone, like they're enough to lead you, you know what I mean, in this situation. And this is your current right now, you know, but this 5 of Stones is the number of man, and the number 5 is, there's not a lot of stability in that. And if you look at this lightning strike right here in the background, this lightning is like, you know, it's like the universe just like watching over you, you know. Coming to the future, we have this pole star, right side up. Now remember, back here in this past energy, past main energy, you got this pole star in reverse. Okay, so with that being in reverse back there in that past, it's about you facing a reality. Okay, but in this future, we're gonna say you're just like going on this trip. You know what I'm saying? And you're in a fantasy land, where in all actuality, if you looked at this past, like going on the trip, you know what I'm saying, going into this fantasy land in this past, it'd be your ideas, you know what I mean? You'd be running with all of your ideas instead of running up behind this one set foundation of ideas, whether it be a role you're playing or someone else taking charge, you know what I mean? You're allowing somebody else to take charge. Whatever it is, you are letting something else take control. And in its future, it's going to lead you on this path. And it's almost like you're in this fantasy world and not even thinking for yourself. Okay? Once again, you're not the kingfisher in this situation, in this future. You know, and that's where you want to be. You want to be the kingfisher, okay? It's like I said, if it's a relationship, it's almost like you're making yourself stuck with this person. If it's a job, you're making yourself stuck with this position. If it's a, you know, whatever situation it may be, it's almost like you're making yourself stuck with it. And once again, if we go back to this Moonology card, it's saying, hey, nothing will come out of this. Nothing will come out of this, Aries. Let's go ahead and get a final message from the universe and see what's being said. I think at the end of this all, Aries, is really saying that you need to decide for yourself. You need to regain control, take those reins, and do what it is that's best for you, okay? This is 13, the journey, in reverse, okay? And so right side up, this will be a situation, this would be somebody picking at it, and this would be like mystery and a bunch of people crowding around all this mystery. In reverse, this is you moving away from that, you know. And I think it goes all the way back to what I'm saying. I think you need to leave that situation behind. Let them have that situation. Okay, well, no. Because like this, the only person that's not in here is you. Okay, right here, I think you do need to be involved. I think you need to take the reins. You need to take the lead. Once again, this is in reverse as well with the rest of these. You need to take the reins. You need to take the lead. You need to get involved, Aries. You need to quit letting them run the show and run it yourself. This is your show. This is the Aries show. You know what I mean? You need to let that Mars energy get back into those veins and just take full charge of what it is that you need to do, what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Okay? Because at the end of it all, you're not happy in this situation. You're not happy with the way things are turning out. You just kind of just think you are. You know, you're thinking that this is what's best for you, but in all actuality, what you want is what's best for you. What you actually want, what you taking the lead with, something like that. I want to say what you want because, like, if this is a relationship, it might be this person that you want. You know what I mean? But it's you that's taking the lead. Is what's best for you. Which your decisions of what's best for you is what's best for you, not anybody else's. Okay. And that's really all it is to it. Like I said, all the main energies are in reverse, Aries. That means this whole situation can be turned around only if you wanted to. You could become this King of Stones if you want to. You can take the lead, howl that mystery, okay? You can be the leader of this. You can be the one that's not in this picture, okay? But for now, you are in that picture and you need to be involved. You need to take those reins. Take the reins, Aries. Quit allowing others to take the lead. Bring that Aries energy back. Decide for yourself. Okay? All right, and that's what I got for you. I am Tarot King the Prophet. This has been another Crown King Tarot presentation. I hope this helps out. I hope it works out for you, Aries, okay? I do nothing but wish you the best, all right? Love, blessings, light, and peace.